Today's topic may surprise you. Blueberries, one of the most praised superfoods, can work against you when you pair them with the wrong foods or at the wrong time. And the tricky part, these danger partners are ordinary items in most kitchens, eaten by millions of seniors every week. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the 3 specific pairings to avoid with blueberries, why these combos can sap benefits or stress your heart, joints, digestion, or memory, and exactly how to enjoy blueberries the right way so you get more protection, not less. Quick note, this is educational, not medical advice. If you take meds for blood thinners, thyroid, or blood sugar, timing matters, so we'll cover simple fixes as we go. Please feel free to ask any questions you may have and leave a comment below. Welcome to Senior Club, your trusted place for simple tips to help you stay strong, independent, and healthy every day. If you care about your health, hit subscribe now and take your first step toward a better you. You've probably heard blueberries called a superfood, and for good reason. They've been linked to sharper memory, healthier hearts, and better joint comfort. But here's something most people over 60 never hear. It's not always the blueberries themselves that make the difference. It's what you eat or drink with them. Picture this. You start your morning with a generous bowl of blueberries, the sweet tart burst in every bite making you feel proud of your healthy choice. You add something from your fridge or pantry, a side, a drink, maybe a topping you've enjoyed for years. But that simple pairing could be quietly blocking the berries' antioxidants, fiber, and vitamins from doing their job. Instead of fueling your brain, protecting your heart, and easing inflammation, the benefits may fade, sometimes almost vanish. And it's not just about nutrients. For some seniors, certain pairings can spike blood sugar, interfere with medication timing, or upset digestion. None of these mean you should stop eating blueberries, far from it. It simply means that knowing the right and wrong combinations can help you get every bit of good from them. Stay with me, because in a moment we'll uncover the first common wrong match, one that hides in thousands of breakfast bowls and could be holding your health back without you even realizing it. Blueberries on their own are one of the most nutrient-dense fruits you can eat, bursting with anthocyanins, vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants that help shield your heart, sharpen your memory, and keep your joints moving freely. But here's the part most people never think about. Those benefits aren't guaranteed just because the berries are healthy. Research shows the foods you combine them with can completely change how your body absorbs, uses, or reacts to those nutrients. Some pairings act like putting a tight lid on a pot. The steam can't escape, and in the same way, your blueberry benefits can't fully reach your cells. Others can send your blood sugar soaring, only to crash later, leaving you achy, sluggish, and reaching for another snack just to keep going. And certain combinations can even tangle with the way medications work, not because blueberries are bad, but because the wrong mix or timing can quietly block their full power. If you take your morning pills with a blueberry smoothie made with milk and sugar, for example, you might be unintentionally slowing your medication's absorption or muting the berry's antioxidant effect. Have you ever noticed feeling more tired after a healthy breakfast? It's a tiny choice that can make a bigger difference than most people realize. And if you've eaten blueberries your whole life without trouble, you might be thinking, that's not me. But after 60, digestion slows, your metabolism shifts, and your body becomes more sensitive to nutrient roadblocks and sugar spikes. What once passed unnoticed can now tip the balance toward fatigue, stiffness, or brain fog, and it can leave you more tired than energized by mid-morning. This isn't about cutting blueberries out, it's about knowing the 3 common food pairings that could be quietly dulling their magic, so you can avoid them and get every drop of benefit your body deserves. The first one hides in thousands of breakfast tables. It's sweet, creamy, and deceptively comforting, yet it can turn your superfood into a sugar trap. Before we talk about the mistakes, let's take a moment to remember why blueberries have earned their spot as one of nature's most powerful health allies, especially after 60. Inside each tiny berry is a concentrated package of anthocyanins, the deep blue pigments that act like bodyguards for your cells. These antioxidants help neutralize the unstable molecules, called free radicals, that quietly damage your heart, brain, eyes, and joints over time. Research from Harvard and Tufts has even found that seniors who eat blueberries regularly can slow certain types of memory decline by the equivalent of up to 3 years, while also improving balance and keeping blood vessels flexible for healthier circulation. But it doesn't stop there. Blueberries deliver vitamin C to boost your immune system, fiber to keep digestion smooth, and plant compounds that help cool inflammation, the silent driver behind stiff joints, tired muscles, and many chronic conditions. Just 1 cup gives you roughly a quarter of your daily vitamin C and a healthy dose of fiber that benefits both digestion and heart health. For the brain, blueberries are focus fuel, helping you remember names, dates, and where you left your keys. For your heart, they relax blood vessels and ease pressure on your arteries. And for your muscles and joints, their anti-inflammatory powers help you recover faster, so walking, bending, or even gardening feels easier. Imagine stepping out for your morning walk and feeling just a bit more spring in your step. That's the quiet work blueberries can do over time. Think of them as a daily maintenance crew, sweeping away trouble before it becomes damage, nourishing your cells so they can work at their best, and helping you stay sharp, steady, and strong for longer. But here's the catch: all these benefits only matter if the berries actually make it into your system in their full, potent form. Pair them with the wrong foods, and it's like sending your health crew to work, only to lock the door before they can step inside. The first food pairing mistake does exactly that, and it hides in something many seniors enjoy every morning without realizing it's slowing their brain, stiffening their joints, and spiking their blood sugar. Picture this: you start your morning with a bowl of creamy blueberry yogurt, maybe drizzled with honey or topped with a spoon of blueberry jam for extra flavor. It feels wholesome, fruity, and light. The perfect breakfast to start your day. But here's the hidden problem: the sweetness. In most store-bought yogurts, jams, or syrups can turn this healthy choice into a sugar bomb. Some flavored yogurts pack as much sugar as a candy bar, and your body, especially after 60, struggles to handle that load. Here's why it matters. When blueberries meet a high-sugar partner, whether it's flavored yogurt, pancake syrup, sweet granola clusters, or even a muffin on the side, the natural fiber and antioxidants in the berries are forced to compete with a rapid flood of glucose into your bloodstream. Instead of giving you steady, lasting energy, this pairing sends your blood sugar spiking, then crashing. For seniors, those spikes aren't just about feeling tired. They can quietly trigger inflammatory chemicals that make arthritis pain flare, joints stiffen, and recovery from simple activities like climbing the stairs or carrying groceries take longer. Over time, repeated spikes also strain the pancreas and raise the risk of insulin resistance, making it harder to control blood sugar at all. Eleanor, 72, loved her healthy blueberry parfait each morning, a tall glass layered with sweet vanilla yogurt, berries, and crunchy granola. But by mid-morning, her eyelids felt heavy, her fingers curled stiffly around the steering wheel like cold hinges, and her knees ached when she stood. She thought it was just age, when her daughter suggested swapping the sweetened yogurt for plain Greek yogurt and adding cinnamon instead of sugar. Eleanor noticed a huge difference. Her energy stretched into the afternoon, her hands felt looser on her morning drive, and she even started enjoying short walks after breakfast without that sluggish, achy feeling. The truth is, blueberries are naturally sweet enough on their own. When you drown them in added sugars, you're not just overpowering their flavor, you're overpowering their benefits. It's like buying a ticket to the best health performance of your life, and then walking out before the first act even begins. In the next part, we'll look at a food pairing that's even sneakier, one that doesn't look sweet at all, but can still quietly block the very nutrients your brain and heart need from those blueberries. And it might be sitting in your kitchen right now. Imagine this: you're doing everything right, adding a generous handful of blueberries to your morning spinach smoothie, or enjoying them alongside a glass of fresh squeezed grapefruit juice. It feels vibrant, colorful, and heart-healthy. But if you're on certain common medications like warfarin, Lipitor, or Synthroid, that seemingly harmless pairing could be quietly working against you. Here's why. Some high vitamin K greens, like spinach or kale, can reduce the effectiveness of blood thinners when eaten in large amounts. At the same time every day, grapefruit juice, on the other hand, can interfere with liver enzymes that help process dozens of medications, from statins to blood pressure pills. When blueberries are eaten with these interaction foods during your pill time, it's like sending mixed signals to your body. Your berries are trying to deliver antioxidants and anthocyanins for brain and heart health, while your medication's job is being slowed, blocked, or altered. Think of it like setting two workers on the same job site, but they start bumping into each other, moving tools, and undoing each other's progress. The result: you may not get the full benefit of your medicine or your blueberries. Take Harold, 75. Every morning, he blended blueberries, kale, and a splash of grapefruit juice into a smoothie, sipping it while swallowing his cholesterol pill. Over time, his numbers barely improved, and dark purple bruises began appearing from the lightest bump. His health coach spotted the food-drug interaction and suggested moving the smoothie to later in the day, well after his medication window, and skipping grapefruit juice entirely. Within months, Harold's cholesterol improved, his energy returned, and his morning berries were finally working with his body, not against it. This doesn't mean avoiding greens or other healthy foods. It's about timing. If you take medications, talk with your healthcare provider about when to take your pills and when to enjoy your blueberry-packed meals, so both can do their jobs fully. In the next part, we'll uncover the third dangerous pairing, one that isn't about sugar or medication at all, but about your digestion itself, and why combining blueberries with this common breakfast choice can leave you more tired, bloated, and nutrient-depleted by midday. Picture this: it's a sunny Sunday afternoon, and you treat yourself to a big slice of blueberry pie, golden crust, glossy berries glistening on top, maybe even a scoop of creamy ice cream melting lazily over the side. It feels like a perfect balance of fruit and indulgence. But here's the hidden truth: when blueberries are paired with refined carbs and heavy fats, like pie crust, white bread, or buttery pastries, much of their goodness never makes it into your system in the way you need. Why? Because high amounts of refined flour and sugar flood your bloodstream with fast, empty carbs, causing a sharp blood sugar spike. In response, your body releases insulin, and this rapid metabolic shift can actually interfere with how your body absorbs and uses the anthocyanins, vitamin C, and fiber from the blueberries. Add in the heavy saturated fats from pastries, ice cream, or whipped cream, and your digestion slows to a crawl, like a traffic jam on a holiday weekend. Instead of those antioxidants racing to protect your brain, eyes, and arteries, they get stuck idling in a slow, heavy digestive process, sometimes delayed by hours, meaning you miss out on their full protective power. Think of it like sending a precious package through the mail, only to have it routed through a dozen unnecessary stops, arriving too late for the contents to be fresh. That's what happens to your blueberry nutrients when they're weighed down by refined carbs and fats. Jeanette, 72, loved her evening ritual of blueberry muffins and tea. She thought the berries would cancel out the sugar, but she often woke up sluggish, with a heavy, bloated stomach and a stiffness in her hands that made gripping her morning mug harder. Her health coach explained that while blueberries are powerful, their benefits were being muted by the refined flour and sugar in the muffins. When Jeanette switched to fresh blueberries stirred into plain Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of cinnamon, her mornings felt lighter, her energy stayed steady, and her joint flare-ups were far less frequent, all without giving up her nightly comfort completely. This isn't about swearing off dessert forever, it's about timing and balance so blueberries get the clear runway they deserve to deliver their full benefits. Now that you know all three risky pairings, the sugar surge, the medication mismatch, and the digestion-draining dessert, it's time to talk about the safe, senior-friendly blueberry combinations that work with your body, and how to make them a simple, joyful part of your day. Now that you know the risky pairings to avoid, let's focus on what really matters, enjoying blueberries in a way that gives your brain, heart, and digestion their best shot at staying strong, steady, and sharp. Because when blueberries get the right partners, their nutrients don't just show up in your body, they thrive, they work harder, and they stay active longer. Think of blueberries as the star runner in a relay race. They're fast, powerful, and ready to cross the finish line, but if their teammates are slow, tired, or running in the wrong direction, the whole team loses speed. The right food combinations act like strong, well-trained teammates, passing the baton cleanly so every antioxidant, every drop of vitamin C, and every fiber molecule makes it exactly where it needs to go. 1. For brain and memory power, blueberries plus protein and healthy fats. If you want blueberries to sharpen your memory and keep your thinking clear, pair them with foods that slowly release energy and protect brain cells. Try a bowl of fresh blueberries over creamy Greek yogurt with a sprinkle of walnuts or almonds. The protein in the yogurt and healthy fats in the nuts give you a steady release of energy, while the blueberries flood your brain with anthocyanins, antioxidants that help keep communication between nerve cells clear and quick. Studies from Tufts University even show that seniors who combine berries with protein tend to score better on memory tests than those who eat berries alone. Morning idea: overnight oats made with unsweetened almond milk, chia seeds, and a generous handful of blueberries. You'll wake up to a creamy, naturally sweet breakfast that fuels your brain for hours. No mid-morning fog, just steady focus. 2. For heart health and steady blood pressure, blueberries plus potassium and fiber. Your heart thrives when blood pressure stays steady and inflammation is low. Pair blueberries with potassium-rich companions like sliced bananas, kiwi, or spinach in a smoothie, or enjoy them in a big salad with baby spinach, sunflower seeds, and a light drizzle of olive oil. The potassium balances sodium levels, the fiber helps keep cholesterol in check, and the blueberries bring in their antioxidant shield to protect artery walls. Snack idea: a small bowl of blueberries tossed with thinly sliced pear and a sprinkle of flaxseed, sweet, nutty, and heart protective in every bite. Imagine walking up a flight of stairs without feeling winded halfway through. 3. For digestive comfort and nutrient absorption, blueberries plus probiotics and gentle fiber. If digestion has slowed down with age, and for most of us over 60, it has, blueberries shine when paired with probiotic-rich foods like kefir, plain yogurt, or fermented cottage cheese. Add a spoonful of ground flaxseed or a few slices of papaya for gentle fiber that works like a soft broom for your digestive tract, keeping everything moving without strain. This pairing not only improves gut health but also helps your body absorb more of the blueberries' antioxidants. Evening treat: a small dish of plain kefir topped with fresh blueberries and a sprinkle of cinnamon, light, soothing, and digestion friendly, so you wake up without that heavy, weighed-down feeling. The beauty of these pairings is that they're fast, affordable, and flexible. You don't need to overhaul your diet, just swap in partners that help. Blueberries help you. And in the next module, I'll show you how to turn these into a 7-day blueberry power plan so you can feel the difference in your energy, clarity, and comfort in just 1 week. There's a reason timing is everything when it comes to getting the most from your blueberries, and for seniors, the difference between eating them at the right time and the wrong time can mean your body uses those nutrients, or lets them slip right through without making an impact. Think of your body in the morning like a sponge that's just been wrung out overnight. While you sleep, your body has been repairing, cleaning, and emptying out its nutrient stores. When you wake up, it's ready, almost hungry, to soak in the vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants you give it. That's where blueberries shine brightest. The absorption advantage: blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, vitamin C, and fiber, but here's the catch: your body absorbs them best when your digestive system isn't busy breaking down heavy, high-fat, or high-sugar foods. In the morning, before you pile on too many competing foods, your gut can focus on pulling every drop of antioxidant power out of those little blue gems. Harvard researchers even found that antioxidant levels in the bloodstream can rise more sharply when berries are eaten earlier in the day. Microvisual: imagine pouring a glass of clean water into an empty vase. It fills quickly and evenly. Now imagine pouring it into a vase already full of stones, sand, and dirt. Less water fits, and what does go in gets cloudy. Morning blueberries are like that first clean pour, pure, direct, and ready to be used. Why seniors benefit most in the morning. After 60, digestion slows, stomach acid levels can drop, and nutrient absorption naturally becomes less efficient. Eating blueberries earlier in the day gives your body a head start, so antioxidants and vitamins can circulate in your bloodstream while your energy is still ramping up, helping protect brain cells during your most active hours. Instead of starting the day stiff or foggy, you're more likely to feel limber, alert, and ready to move. It's also about blood sugar control, starting your day with a slow, steady source of energy like blueberries paired with protein or healthy fat helps prevent the big spikes and crash that can lead to afternoon fatigue, joint stiffness, or brain fog. And no, you don't have to wake up at sunrise. This works whenever your morning starts. The ideal blueberry window. For most seniors, the sweet spot is within the first 2 hours of waking. Ideally alongside a balanced breakfast, not a sugar-heavy one. That could mean a bowl of oatmeal topped with blueberries and a few chopped nuts, a veggie omelet with blueberries on the side, a simple smoothie with blueberries, spinach, and unsweetened almond milk. These options let blueberries be the nutritional star, not a background extra buried under sugar or processed foods. And here's the good news: you don't have to give up enjoying them later in the day. An afternoon snack of blueberries and plain yogurt, or a few frozen blueberries after dinner, still has value. But if you want maximum impact for your heart, memory, and mobility, the morning is your prime time. Coming up, in the next part, I'll turn this into a 7-day blueberry power challenge so you can feel the difference for yourself. Lighter steps, clearer thinking, and more energy. All from starting your mornings the right way. Right now, you're standing at a quiet fork in the road. It doesn't feel dramatic. You're not in a hospital. There's no flashing warning sign. But the choice you make in the next few weeks could shape how the next few years feel in your body. And even if you've been doing it the old way for decades, change can start the very next time you eat. Future 1, you made the swap path. It's a crisp morning. You're at your kitchen table, a small plate of eggs and spinach, a bowl of blueberries glistening beside them. The berries are cool to the touch, bursting with a sweet tart pop as you chew. Breakfast leaves you light, steady, and ready. By mid-morning, your steps are sure. You reach the mailbox without the railing. Your hands feel warm, loose. A friend calls. You recall every detail of your last chat, your mind clear. Weeks pass. The quiet swelling in your joints eases. Afternoon slumps disappear. You start saying yes to more walks, more outings, more moments you'd been quietly turning down. This isn't a diet, it's just you, living lighter, stronger, sharper. Future 2, the nothing changes path. Same table, same you, but the blueberries are hidden under sugary yogurt, or missing entirely in favor of coffee and a pastry. At first, it feels fine, but by mid-morning, energy slips. Knees ache. Little as you stand, you forget why you walked into the next room. You skip your walk, telling yourself tomorrow. But tomorrow feels the same, because the small, daily choices keep stacking in the wrong direction. Months later, the stairs feel steeper, the railings more necessary. The blueberries are still in the store, maybe still in your fridge, but their power has never been unlocked. The gap between these futures isn't surgery, a lifetime of pills, or hours at the gym. It's using the foods you already enjoy in a way that builds the future you want, steady, strong, and sharp, instead of handing those things away. And that's why, starting tomorrow morning, I want you to join me for something simple, doable, and powerful. In the next part, I'll give you a 7-Day Blueberry Power Challenge, that's already transformed mornings for thousands of seniors just like you. Alright, you've seen the why, now let's make it happen. This isn't a fad diet, and it doesn't require a cart full of pricey superfoods. In fact, you probably already have what you need to start tomorrow. It's a 1-week, one choice each morning experiment that can show you, in just days, how much lighter, steadier, and clearer you can feel when blueberries get the right partners instead of the wrong ones. The goal: for 7 mornings in a row, enjoy blueberries fresh, frozen, or gently thawed, paired with foods that boost their benefits, not block them. You'll skip the 3 traps we talked about earlier: no sugar bombs, ditch the syrup, pastries, and sweetened yogurts. No nutrient thieves, avoid med-clashing pairings unless timed right. No benefit blockers, steer clear of refined carb plus heavy fat dessert breakfasts. How to do it. Step 1. Pick your blueberry base. A bowl of fresh blueberries with a small handful of raw almonds, walnuts, or pecans. A veggie omelet: spinach, mushrooms, tomatoes with blueberries. On the side, unsweetened Greek yogurt topped with blueberries and a light dusting of cinnamon. Step 2. Add a vitamin C partner. Boost absorption with kiwi slices, orange wedges, or fresh strawberries. Step 3. Drink wisely. If you love coffee, have it after breakfast, about 30 minutes later, so the caffeine doesn't rush nutrients through your system. Water or herbal tea alongside is ideal. Step 4. Meds first, meds later. If you're on prescriptions like blood thinners, thyroid meds, or diabetes drugs, follow your health coach's timing advice. That way, your food and your meds can both work their best for you. What to expect in 7 days. Day 1 to 2, breakfast feels lighter. With no mid-morning sugar crash, your stomach may feel calmer. Day 3 to 4, energy stretches further into the morning. Hands feel less puffy. Your steps feel just a little more sure. Day 5 to 6, names, errands, and small details come to mind faster. Walking feels smoother, with less stiffness. Day 7, you notice something bigger, not just steadier mornings, but a sense of pride that you've taken control of your first hours of the day. Old habits, you don't even miss them. Why this works so quickly. Blueberries deliver antioxidants and anthocyanins that begin easing oxidative stress almost immediately. When they're paired with protein, healthy fats, and vitamin C, instead of sugar or nutrient blockers, your body soaks up more of their goodness, and you feel the benefits fast. In the next and final part, I'll give you a strong ending and senior club invite to keep this momentum going, help you lock in these changes, and connect you with others on the same path. Let's be honest, a few questions might be swirling in your mind right now. But I thought blueberries were always good for you. I've been eating them for years, how could they possibly be causing problems? Does this mean I need to give them up? These are smart, fair questions. And here's the truth. Blueberries are one of the healthiest foods you can eat when you give them the right conditions to work their magic. Myth number 1. Blueberries are always healthy, no matter what. Reality. Blueberries don't suddenly turn bad on their own. The problem comes from what you put with them. Think of blueberries as your fastest runner. They can win the race, but not if you make them drag a backpack full of bricks. Pairing them with nutrient blockers, sugar overload, or med-interfering foods is like making your best player run with weights on their ankles. They'll still move forward, but much slower. Myth number 2. I've never felt sick from eating them, so I'm fine. Reality. The changes we're talking about reduce nutrient absorption, blood sugar spikes, and low-grade inflammation often don't scream for attention in the moment. They build quietly, the way water shapes stone over years. You don't notice the erosion each day, but one day you wake up with stiffer joints, a foggier mind, and slower recovery, and you can't quite trace why. Myth number 3. If something is healthy, more is better. Reality. While 1/2 to 1 cup a day is fantastic, huge portions, especially with sugar-heavy or med-conflicting foods, won't multiply the benefits. In fact, they can nudge blood sugar higher or crowd out other essential nutrients. With blueberries, consistency beats excess every time. Troubleshooting common questions. I'm on blood thinners. Can I still eat blueberries? Yes, but timing is key. If you take your meds in the morning, shift blueberries to later in the day, so neither cancels the other's work. Always confirm with your health coach. I drink coffee every morning. Do I have to give it up? No. Just delay coffee 30 to 60 minutes after breakfast so caffeine doesn't rush those antioxidants through before your body can absorb them. I'm used to sweet breakfasts. Will this feel boring? Not at all. Blueberries pair beautifully with cinnamon, vanilla extract, or even a drizzle of raw honey for gentle sweetness without the sugar spike. Frozen blueberries, are they worse? Not at all. Frozen berries are often picked at peak ripeness and lock in nutrients well. Just choose the ones without syrup or sugar. I have digestive issues. Will blueberries make them worse? In most cases, their fiber is gentle, but if you have IBS or a sensitive gut, start with small amounts and pair with protein or healthy fats to slow digestion. Bottom line, blueberries are not just a snack, they're a daily opportunity to sharpen your mind, protect your heart, and keep your steps light. Avoid the 3 dangerous pairings we covered earlier. Lean into the senior-friendly combinations, and you'll be amazed how quickly small choices at breakfast ripple into better days. In the next part, I'll show you how to make these benefits stick for months and years, so one good week turns into a better, stronger future. If you're a senior managing meals on your own or a caregiver helping a loved one, you know the truth. A health habit only works if it's easy, affordable, and fits real life. Blueberries check all 3 boxes if you use a few simple tricks to make them ready when you are. 1. Buy smart, fresh versus frozen. Fresh blueberries are wonderful when they're in season, but off-season prices can be steep. Frozen blueberries are often just as nutritious, sometimes more, because they're picked at peak ripeness and frozen within hours. Pro tip: keep a big resealable bag in your freezer. They'll last for months, and you can scoop out exactly what you need. Zero waste, zero spoilage. 2. Stretch your serving without losing benefits. You don't need a giant bowl to see results. Just 1/2 cup a day, a small handful that delivers powerful antioxidant, brain, and heart benefits. Stretch it further by mixing into oatmeal, sprinkling over plain yogurt, or blending into a smoothie with spinach and banana. You'll get all the goodness without straining your budget. 3. Make it caregiver friendly. If you're a caregiver, pre-portioning blueberries turns them into the fastest, healthiest snack in the house. Here's how. Wash a few cups at once. Dry them well so they stay firm, not mushy. Store in small, snack-sized containers in the fridge. Now, when a loved one wants a quick bite, there's a ready-to-eat option that beats chips or candy and doesn't need any prep. 4. Avoid the hidden sugar trap. Skip pre-flavored blueberry yogurts, muffins, and cereal bars. They're usually packed with sugar that cancels out the berries' benefits. Instead, buy plain Greek yogurt, add your own blueberries, and top with cinnamon or a drizzle of honey. Sweet, satisfying, and senior-friendly. 5. Save time with overnight prep. If mornings are rushed or energy is low, set up breakfast the night before. Overnight oats with blueberries and chia seeds. A freezer bag of blueberries ready for the blender. Hard-boiled eggs in the fridge with a side of fresh berries. Wake up knowing breakfast is already done. 6. Use the double duty rule. Whenever you buy blueberries, plan to use them in 2 ways that week. Breakfast and dessert, snack and salad, smoothie and pancake, topping. This keeps meals interesting and ensures nothing goes to waste. Bottom line, healthy eating for seniors doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. With a few budget-friendly swaps and caregiver shortcuts, blueberries can be one of the easiest, most reliable health boosts in your kitchen, ready to protect your brain, heart, and energy every single day. We've covered a lot together today, and if you're still here, means you're not just listening, you're someone who cares about their health and independence. Let's take a moment to pull everything into one clear picture. First, blueberries are one of nature's most powerful health allies for seniors, rich in antioxidants, anthocyanins, and fiber to protect your brain, heart, and digestion. Second, it's not the blueberries themselves that cause trouble. It's the wrong pairings and timing mistakes that can block their benefits or even create hidden risks, especially after 60. We uncovered the 3 key trouble spots: blood sugar spikes when paired with sugary yogurts, syrups, or pastries, medication interference when mixed with certain high vitamin K greens or grapefruit juice at the wrong time, digestive and nutrient clashes from refined carb and high-fat dessert pairings. Third, we've swapped fear for action with safe, senior-friendly combinations that make blueberries work with your body, not against it. From creamy Greek yogurt with berries and cinnamon to spinach blueberry smoothies to oatmeal topped with a fresh handful, each option fuels your strength, steadiness, and sharpness. Now, here's the part that matters most: your identity. This isn't just about a fruit. This is about who you are and the kind of future you're choosing. Are you the person who lets small, hidden habits slowly chip away at independence? Or the person who notices, learns, and takes simple steps to protect the freedom to move, think, and live life on your terms? Imagine stepping out for a walk next spring and realizing you're moving faster, breathing easier, and smiling without even noticing. That's the ripple effect of small, smart changes like this. When you choose to eat with awareness, you're telling your body, I'm still in charge, I'm still building the life I want. And that's the senior club spirit. We're not waiting for the perfect time to start. We're making small, smart moves today, because the little things add up. So here's your lock-in moment. Say it to yourself right now: I'm the kind of person who protects my health before there's a problem. Because from this morning on, every blueberry you eat the right way is a quiet investment in your next year, your next decade, your next adventure. And here we are, the end of today's journey, but the very start of something bigger for you. You've just learned how one small, sweet habit can either lift you toward a future of strength, clarity, and independence, or quietly pull you away from it. The truth is, your body listens to every step, every meal, every choice. And when you choose to pair blueberries wisely, you're protecting your heart, nourishing your brain, and keeping your body moving with the ease and confidence you deserve. Now, picture this: it's just a week from now. You're at the breakfast table, sunlight spilling across your plate, your fingers brushing the cool berries before you take that first bite. You know it's feeding your future. Your steps feel lighter, your memory feels quicker. And you smile, because you can feel that you've taken control of something important. Here at Senior Club, we're more than just tips. We're a family of people who believe it's never too late to make a small change that shapes the rest of your life. So here's what I'd love you to do. Subscribe so you never miss the next powerful tip. Comment below, which safe blueberry pairing will you try? First, share this video with someone you care about, because your choice to share could be the start of their change too. Don't wait for the right time. Start with your next breakfast. Stay strong, stay healthy, and remember, your next step toward better living is just one choice away. And in our next video, we'll explore another simple food that works just as powerfully as blueberries, maybe even more. I'll see you there.